I'm Dr. Bronwen Magrath and I work for Aga Khan Foundation UK. I've had a fantastic day one at the IED conference here in Karachi. It's been an amazing day with a lot of very thought-provoking panels, keynotes, and discussions. One of the things that I think has made this event especially strong is the diversity of voices and perspectives. We've had people from the tech industry, we've had people from health, mental health, with disability groups, teachers, practitioners, researchers, all of that diverse perspectives on this very important topic of raising children in these challenging times. The idea that we can't focus just on the child, nor just on the nuclear family. We heard the AKU dean say we have to be kinder to mothers. Mothers are being blamed for everything. If the child goes wrong, the parent's fault. Sometimes the parents blame the school. It becomes a blame game focused on the individual learner or the individual child in the family unit. And we have to take this wider ecosystem approach and think about the role that all of us have to play in nurturing ourselves, our young people, but also ourselves and our communities, and seeing a child's life across the whole life course, from early childhood, from birth through early childhood, through their schooling, adolescence, young adulthood, and older adulthood as well.
Overall, I think this conference will initiate a lot of discussions that are important in today, more so than ever before. And I hope that the conversation that we put will make people think. In terms of action, we continue our commitment to creating more resources, hopefully for teachers, teacher educators, and parents on climate change education. And I'm also convinced that I need to work with so many more stakeholders beyond the climate change education regime as such. So I'm going with a few personal ideas and visions as well, and I hope that so are so many more people in the conference. And I wish everyone best of luck for the rest of the days in the conference.
It was a basic component of learning for all of us in this seminar, today's conference. And I hope all those fellows who have been attending with us would have been learning a lot, and it's been required. This is the phase of life whereby the children are quite different from the older one. Like we people, we were the third generation before, and this is the first generation that we call Generation Z, and they demand this outlook which is basically required.
I think we need to now quantify the learnings that we have in conferences like this and apply them on the field. And I'm very hopeful that once we do that well, we will see far more change that happens on a systemic level in Pakistan, at the societal level in Pakistan, at the institutional level in Pakistan, and most importantly, at an individual level in Pakistan. So thank you once again, Aga Khan University, and we hope to take these learnings forward.
This conference will definitely pave the ways to answer this question. So my department has always been thinking, in education department, for the betterment of education and for the bright future of our children. And Aga Khan is our essential partner in the way that we have established teaching license. Obviously, this is one of the remarkable trailblazer in the Pakistan. So I think in the future our partnership will grow in this kind of conference, providing so many answers to so many questions that we have in our minds.
Today we are attending the 13th International Conference at AKU-IED, sponsored by KIX. This conference, we conducted the symposium in the morning. Quite a large number of participants attended the symposium and enjoyed the learning from the symposium. And we had another presentation where we presented our baseline data from our research. In another presentation in Chitral, PDC Chitral, we presented the model to the conference audience in Chitral. So all together we had a great experience.
This conference, which is about raising children in our times, has been sponsored by GPE KIX, Global Partnership for Education. KIX is a forum that supports knowledge exchange, knowledge innovation. I'm happy to be its coordinator. I'm a professor at Akhan University, IED. I happen to be the conference chair as well. So it's multi experience for me, for being in the conference, for presenting, for chairing it, for supporting the KIX sessions as well as being part of the KIX session. I think GPE KIX has tremendously helped in this conference. The experience of organizing and being and presenting and working with other participants has been phenomenal. There has been great participation from a variety of countries. There has been great participation from different educators from within Pakistan, and I think it has been a great overall experience. I wish best of luck to all the participants, to GPE KIX, to everyone who has contributed to this conference.
My name's Bronwen Magrath and I'm from Aga Khan Foundation UK. And I was very delighted to be part of the KIX Symposium earlier on today, where we heard from 4 different KIX, GPE KIX funded research projects. 2 of them around women in leadership positions in school, 1 around early childhood development pedagogy, and another one around initial teacher education. And what I loved was actually the opportunity to think across those diverse projects about what we can learn around supporting quality teaching and learning from the early years right up to Bachelor's of Education programs. I really liked especially the synergies between the 2 projects focused on women and school leaders, highlighting that crucial role that school leaders play in ensuring quality education for all.
I am Takbir, professor here at AKU-IED. I am PI of one of the research studies that is being implemented by a team of AKU-IED faculty here. So that research has been funded by GPE KIX. So in this research we are looking at the gender equitable and teacher education, how design thinking, that is design thinking is a concept that is usually used in human resource development and in other capacity building programs. We are trying to explore how design thinking can impact or empower the agency of these pre-service teachers so that they become good teachers, effective teachers, they become change agents. So how design thinking can be used to really impact the development of these pre-service teachers.
I am Dr. Zainab Latif. I'm here presenting a paper at the conference. There I see data and research in education are supporting this conference, and there I see is a wonderful opportunity to undertake education related research across Pakistan. It's a unique opportunity because there are very few research supporting endeavors like this, and we're producing some really high quality research. I wanted to talk a little bit about yesterday's day and day 1 of the conference. Day one of the conference was, it was such a refreshing break to be able to think about the bigger questions of raising children, children's philosophy, sort of asking questions of ourselves both as teachers, as academics, but also as parents. It was refreshing because it gave us a chance to pause and just really think about why we do what we do and of course how we do it. Today I was presenting on my own research, which is using a behavioral science approach to solve problems around transition for girls and boys between class 5 and class 6. And there was a panel on how different interventions are dealing with questions of marginalization. We looked at religious minorities and inclusivity across varying levels of ability. And what I took away from that panel was really what a luxurious time we live in to be doing research. We have all sorts of methodologies at our disposal. We have, we really have the tools to be able to answer complex questions. I think those questions can make really important changes for some very marginalized and very vulnerable groups.
SightSavers जो है वो कंसोर्शियम पार्टनर है फॉर डाटा एंड रिसर्च इन एजुकेशन program which is supported by FCDO. And as consortium partner along with Aga Khan University Institute of Education as well as OPM, we are actually trying to strengthen the evidence for education to have informed educational policies in future. और मेरा ये ख्याल है कि जो researches हम यहाँ पे present कर रहे हैं, it will open up new discussions and dialogue in the policy landscape, education policy landscape in the country. Across all the provinces because हमने ये देखा आज सुबह के सेशन में भी कि जो studies थी particularly around marginalization of children with disabilities, children from religious minorities and their opportunities to access the education and learning. मेरा ख्याल है कि ये वो areas हैं जिनके ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा काम इससे पहले पाकिस्तान में नहीं हुआ. So ये studies जो हैं ये will contribute to the policy change in future inshallah.
My name is Linne Wolbert. I'm an associate professor in philosophy of education from the Netherlands. I'm based in Utrecht. I was invited here to give a keynote lecture yesterday on a childhood flourishing. I spoke about how we can think about what a childhood is and if it has intrinsic value, and if so, if we have a duty to protect the childhood of children and not only see it as an investment into a successful future. I spoke about what a flourishing childhood might look like in terms of basic needs like safety and shelter, in terms of quality of life like a proper amount of education, and flourishing, which means maybe also time for children to have like a free space, to be unencumbered and relatively free. And today we are here at the second conference day, and I just had some very interesting presentations about actually hands-on climate projects in schools surrounding Karachi. I was very impressed by the way people work together in order to get new projects on climate change in schools and collaborate with different institutions on them.
Thought that has deepened in me today is, thanks to the panel discussion, it is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. I think that one sentence has become more deeply anchored in me thanks to the panel discussion.
And finally, we had some very good advice, educational, psychological, many other ways. And I hope that we will be able to bring those together and create something that would be useful for everything.